Welcome back to the Esoteric Empire. I'm just going to see what comes out. Crown chakra and then power. The wisdom that you're going to be receiving, or the wisdom that you have been receiving, this is what's going to cause you to actually have that power that you're looking for. Now, one of the key things I want you to pay attention to is that this is 7 and this is 8. So you can see here, obviously this comes first. So you and your crown chakra have a lot of work to be doing as far as you getting connected with it, maybe learning about it, maybe doing meditations with it. Wisdom comes from experience. Wisdom comes from people who have already done something. So even if you've been hearing a lot of information from people that are older than you and you trust them, maybe take into consideration what they're trying to tell you. But on a deeper level, this crown chakra always is going to deal with information that you're getting from the ethers. A lot of the time, it's like that voice that's very quiet. It doesn't make a huge fuss or anything like that. It's not intrusive. It's there, but we ignore it a lot of times. It's our consciousness, or it's that intuition, but it's not from your gut. It's like a thought. I can't really explain it. I wish I could go deeper into that. But your crown chakra is wisdom that comes from something above you, or something that's more ancient than you. And for whatever reason, you're being told that this is what you need to be focusing on, encouraging, nourishing within yourself, or just becoming acquainted with, becoming familiar with this energy itself. Now let's talk about this this power energy. So this power is saying that you have this desire, you have these drives, you have this ambition to make things happen for yourself, or to make things happen in your life. And there's a stagnant energy because you're not necessarily tapping in. And we talked about the crown chakra, so that's a meditation that you should be working on for yourself. And I think that you will be doing that. But this power energy is deeper than just physical power. Yes, it can be physical power, but when it's combined with the crown chakra, it's using your mentality to push through difficult situations, or using your mentality to outsmart certain obstacles in your way. It could also be a way for you to use the experiences or the knowledge or the wisdom from people that have come before you, or your ancestors, or just, anything that's come before you, in order to power through, or to use that as a stepping stool, or a step up towards whatever you're trying to make happen for yourself. So let's get some more cards. Okay, lots of cards. So you're coming from a place of contemplation, debating within yourself, trying to figure out what's right, what's wrong. But you're not just looking at what you want to do. You're looking at the situation that is in front of you, the situation that you're in, and you're seeing, how does this relate to you? Why is this happening within your reality? You were really heavily focused on trying to figure out what went wrong, or where is the delay happening? Where is the stagnation coming from? Now is the time, with this judgment energy, now is the time for decisions to be made within the direction that you're going to be going. So there's a crossroads energy here, but it won't be able to last for long. This is a time where things have to be decided. Now, what I do see here in the future, there's justice. So what this tells me is that there's a energy of balance coming towards you, restoration, justification, things being done righteously, things being put into its specific space that it's supposed to be in. Right now and going towards the future, those two places in time have the most significance for you right now. So the past is already pretty much done. We're going to turn that over. The things that you have to worry about are your present and your future. That's where things are really going to start to get very deep for you, very significant for you. So I'm going to pull a few cards just to see what this all deals with, but I don't want to overwhelm you. Okay. So right now, this hangman energy was in reverse, but I'm going to show it to you like this. Right now, you're deciding on if you should stop or if you should keep going. Simply put, you're trying to decide if you should make action or if you should just sit down and deal with whatever is happening. It's not a fun place to be. But what I can say is right now, this also is an energy of studying or becoming more aware of what's actually happening, becoming more in touch with the reality of what's happening. And that can be a positive thing. That's what you're doing. Even with this hangman energy, this is like, okay, getting your reading, getting your monthly readings, checking in with yourself spiritually, having your spiritual checkups. That's very, very important. A lot of this clarity that you're looking for could definitely come just with having readings done, keeping up with your spiritual health. It could be as simple as that. Or you could be going through a very big transformational cycle within your life right now. You get inspired rather by something that you would like to do or something that you find important. But for some reason, the Ace of Wands is here in reverse, saying that you're not going to do it. Or you give the energy to something else. I think that's what it is. So what I would encourage you to do is whenever you start to feel that inspiration or that courage or that fire to get things done, you have to stay with it. You have to keep that for yourself. I feel like a lot of you are going to get that inspiration and then literally hand it to someone else. So it's like this, like you're just handing somebody your heart, your passion, your energy. Don't let them take it away from you. And I'm not saying that to make you feel like it's someone controlling your energy or anything like that. But what I'm seeing is that in the future you have a very big pull for balance. But the way that will come out of whack is by you handing your power to the next person, handing your power to someone who doesn't want to see you in, handing your power to situations or circumstances that are not as important as your passion. Your passion wants to be fueled. Your passion wants to be nourished. But you have to give it that. You have the inspiration. You will have that creative spark. But it has to be nourished. You have to put that energy into your passion so that it can grow. And so what I also can say with this situation is right now you're trying to decide, okay, do I continue what I'm doing or do I not? The answer is absolutely yes. Continue doing the thing that makes you feel happy. Continue your passion. Continue that goal that you have for yourself. Don't give up on it. You just need to change how you're seeing it. If you feel like things aren't going the way that you would like it to, maybe that's just a way for you to see that there's something new that you could be doing. This is your time to start over, a refreshing cycle for you. This could be your pathway into really showing yourself and people around you or the world what you actually love to do. This could be a revamping of your own persona. This could be a new gateway into you learning something new, whether it's a study, a philosophy, a trade, a skill. This doesn't have to be a bad thing, the stagnancy. This just means that there's room for you to expand, but it probably involves something different than what you're used to. But it doesn't mean that you have to give up what you're already passionate about. It just means that you get to add on to it. And that's what you're going to do. God willing. With this justice energy here, justice will be served. but are you ready to receive that energy of justice? Are you ready to have the balance? Are you ready to have the harmony? Harmony deals with two separate things complementing each other, but separately they are still just as powerful. But when they come together, you have more depth, more color in your life, more color to the story. It creates a new energy. And so I think this is what this is saying. Right now, you're trying to decide which one should you do. But the future is saying you can do both and it can be harmonious. You don't have to choose one side. You don't have to play one position. You can do more than one thing and it can thrive. And maybe for a lot of you, that's the only way it will thrive, is if you do a harmonious act where there's two things or more than one focus. And I think you'll be a lot more fulfilled creatively. And you won't feel like you have to give up something, because that's the last thing we want to do. We're not giving up the passion. You're not giving up your motivation. You're not giving up your power. Because you don't have to. You didn't come here to have to sacrifice. You don't have to do that. Power. And this is all going to start with you getting in touch with your ori, your mind, the wisdom that you believe in, the higher power that you believe in, and then actively implementing that into your everyday life, into your fibers as a person, and see where that takes you. This is where you'll end up if you really want to become the better version of yourself and to showcase all of those beautiful passions that you have, those beautiful ideas. But you have to clear everything out first. I definitely encourage you to get some amethyst. And for those of you who are still, maybe you're a late bloomer when it comes to this reading, if you're still stuck in this Two of Swords energy where you can't make a decision, or even in this decision now, this present time energy, try to get some jasper, fancy jasper, which is basically all of the jaspers combined. I'll make a video on that. The crystal is absolutely amazing. And I do think that I need to talk about that so that you can see how you can utilize that so you can start reaching this power. Okay? So that's your message. Please subscribe to the channel. I hate saying it, but honestly, subscribe to the channel. I want to see, how people are growing. I want you to be tapping in. I want to hear your thoughts. And that's the only way that we can really connect. And I can see if you're enjoying the content. Liking the videos, subscribe. If you do want your own private reading, please do not hesitate to email me. And we will definitely get that set up for you, okay? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.